Hey guys, how you doing? Right, here you go, meet my lovely Vodafone Smart Mini. As you can see, I cannot do anything with it. The touchscreen is packed up. I should be able to slide it down, but no, it doesn't work. Now, Vodafone created this with under their OEM agreement with Alcatel to make a budget handset with half decent specs. Alright, gigahertz processor, it's a MediaTek. I'm not going to go for the specs. I'll put the specs down below in the underpants section down there. 512 mega RAM, 2 to 4 gig of internal storage. I think this one's got 2, depending on the model. Some have 4. And it's got an SD card slot and a hidden SIM card slot, which doesn't work. I've already tried to put a SIM card on another one of these before. You probably flash it with a different firmware. They are the Alcatel One Touch Glory Pro or S2 or 2S Pro or Tip-Op or S-Pop. It's fucking 3 or 4 variants of this piece of shit. And you can now get these as cheap as about 20 quid in ASDAs without any extra credit, and unlocking them costs £1. So if you need a cheap 3G smartphone, look in ASDAs for these fuckers, because they are going cheap. Now I'm going to swear in this video because I don't care. This thing has annoyed me for the last 6 months. I've not even had it 6 months, to be fair. I've had it about 4 months. Seriously, that's how bad it is. Problem is I can't find a receipt, and I took it into Vodafone because that's where ASDA's told us to take it, because they don't handle the repairs for this device. Because Alcatel now have got an arrangement apparently, which might be bollocks. I'm probably guessing it is. Vodafone won't touch it because I didn't buy it directly from their stores. ASDA's won't touch it because I can't find a receipt, despite having the card transaction for the previous phone. Yes, this was a replacement phone for a ASDA Z1, which turned out to be a ASDA Z120, the poor man's Z1, which I was a bit pissed off about because it had the wrong specs on the display at ASDA, so I bought the shitty version without realising it. 60 quid for a phone you can get off ever buying for about £10. Fucking hell. Anyway, it does work. It's not part of the touchscreen. This wasn't too bad. It was a loud little phone, and you can probably see why it's such a piece of shit. Alcatel. Surprisingly, the battery is very bent and dinged up. Although the phone is actually quite a solid and strong construction, it's just, well, it does take bangs and bumps pretty good. Yeah, I probably shouldn't throw lithium batteries, but fuck it, who cares? Right, there's the battery. That also works in the One Touch 903. If the charging circuits went dead on that, I'll be using that, but well, I can't be able to charge this. Put the battery from this into here to charge it, and then take it from this to the other phone to use. Other thing for notice. It's got an SD card lock on it, a metallic SD card locking thing. Now that little clasp, I don't understand how a phone which I can pick up for the maximum price of 60 quid to 20 quid now has one, but the Alcatel One Touch Star, which was worth a lot more money, doesn't have one. Genuinely, I don't understand that. The One Touch Star, you just slip it in like the SIM card. It's all that there is a little piece of metal holding the SD card in, and so every time the phone flexes, which on that one it flexed like that, you could literally just it flexed. You could watch the screen go, and that one died in my pocket. But still, we won't go into that. Let's open this sucker anyway, because as Dave Jones says, don't power it on, take the bastard apart. And luckily it's just a standard Phillips screwdriver. This is the smallest one I've got. I do have precision ones, but they're in storage and I can't bother to go down to help me just pick one up. Incidentally, any of my local subscribers, if you know I can get my hands on an old 90s mountain bike, like an old Rally or a Townsend or something, let me know. Because my V1 bike is dead and I can't find the parts for it at the moment, so I'm saving up to actually have the drivetrain fully replaced on it, including new cranks and bottom bracket and everything. I can't see the point in throwing a bike which was worth £300 when, but at the same time I'm quite sad to see that because of the way they've made the bike you can't get bloody parts for it. I'm just hoping Vodafone can get back in touch with me. Anyway, we're talking bollocks now. This is in HD, yes, you probably guessed. It's only 720 because I've got Oh my god, I've only got about 10 minutes left, not even 10 minutes of video left. Crap, let's hurry up this. Anyway, let's see how this bastard pops open. Now I would smash it open, but I do actually want to try and get it working again, you see, so... Let's see. There's sadly no focus on this device. I'm not even going to try and work out why. Oh yeah, it's the Kodak camera, isn't it? It's not the my Fuji bridge. Ugh. Fuck these fancy splodgers, it's usually a piece of them. And we're in like Flynn, as Dave Jones would say. Now then, the one thing you're going to note on this phone straight away, the lack of vibrate motor. Well, yep, this phone has no vibration tools. The vibrate is run from this speaker. They put a speaker in so large that it actually vibrates the casing, and it makes a very annoying beep noise. Now Vodafone think this is normal, and now I can see why. Fuck's sake, they had to squint. Now I can see why that doesn't work. I think it's actually... Ooh, we may be able to fix this. We shall try in a minute, because the phone does work. It's just that one problem. Anyway, there's the power switch. There's not really a lot in this. Is this soldered? I don't really want to damage anything, so if I can get it working again, I'm going to use it still. Now I'm trying to see if I can get this. See, I think this is where the processor is. See, I'm using my finger now, not a splodger. Oh! And we have the processor. We have a MediaTek ARM MT6575MA. Now this is a Cortex A7 single processor, and in theory should have a 512 meg of RAM and a few other little bits, 3G, GPS, Bluetooth, FM radio, bog standard stuff for cheap MediaTek componentry. But hey, it works. I'm not going to complain if it actually powers on and works. So there is a smaller chip here, which I'm guessing is the chips. There's another is like the audio codecs and camera configuration stuff. Fairly standard stuff, to be fair. I mean, there's not a lot here. There really isn't. You've got your 2 gig of flash memory there, plus there's probably a little bit more on there as well. It's probably about 4 gigs. Probably been partitioned to about 2 gig RAM, or 2 gig ROM, 2 gig RAM, from what I can remember reading. I'm not going to open it up any further, purely because I don't want to destroy the thing just yet anyway. But if that's what I think I can see, I've just spotted something. Now here is the earpiece for the phone. Now I wondered why this vibrated like hell every time I was speaking to my wife or somebody. Oh my god, what the hell, I'm getting fluff in it. I wonder it's fading. My phone's a fluff collector. I just realised that speaker also doubles as the internal voice speaker for the phone. So if I'm talking normally to my wife, it goes through this little hole here and through to the front. Sorry, I'm trying to look at the viewfinder at the same time here. That's cheeky. Now I can see what I can now see why Dave Jones and Mike's electrical stuff means about making devices for a price. In this case, a really shitty price. Now, like I said, this has got a few different brand variants, this phone. The most common one being the T-Pop and S-Pop. So, oh god, we're nearly out of memory. How can we do... Oh, we've got about 5 minutes left. Anyway, that's the internals. I don't want to take the back off because I know for a fact it's all glued together at the front. So I've already destroyed one of these trying, so... We're not going to, but as you can see, this has actually had a ding because it's a little bit depressed in there. Camera module is a 3.15 megapixel, been downgraded to 2 megapixel by software. Again, here's your extra SIM card slot. If you wanted to put a SIM card slot in here, you would need the T-Pop or S-Pop firmware. Please be aware, one of the firmwares only uses 256 meg of RAM and is shit-ass slow. So don't cry to me if you put the wrong one on here. So there is no cyanogen mod for these devices. I checked. There is a thing called Smart Mix, which the creator doesn't give two shits. It's full of crap. Luckily, he left a standard ROM on there for recovery purposes, which was nice. But the phone is worth fuck all. It's shit. A phone that cost me 60 quid less than, or at the start of the year, I'm really pissed. It is nice. I mean, I get people asking me, is it an iPhone? Like, yeah, right. It ain't a bad device, but we're going to try something quickly. I think that's where the problem lies. Let's quickly walk that off and let's quickly push. Let's just lift it up. Let's just put this battery to it and see if we've bodged the problem. I doubt we have. Even more so if it even work. Hello, you see my ugly face? Oh God, you poor bastards. So you can see there's pressure damage on the screen if you can see it, whereof it has had a few dings in my pocket. You can't make a noise because I've actually got the module that makes the noise out of it, as I said. So I was really making a da-ding noise. Now, come on, start up, you piece of poop. So I'm having to hold it at a crazy angle. Nah, that hasn't worked. As you can see, it's too bad. Well, I'm going to consider my options, and I might take the whole thing apart and make it into a nice little display. But anyway guys, this is a very quick teardown of the Vodafone Smart Mini mobile phone. I hope you're having a good night. There will be later an Alcatel Hotel 903 to be parted once I've, or to be torn down once I've actually got through playing around and taking all the stuff I need off it, like the images and stuff, but that will happen later and I will do the video of that tomorrow. This is Paul from WalmartUK. Have a good bloody night. Take care, you lovely peoples, and toodaloo pips. Bye bye.